Well, we'll find out if he can continue that win streak and continue running the table there for the Packers. They've won 8 in a row. The Falcons have won 5 in a row going into this game. They met, as you know, earlier this season. Can you give us an update on Julio Jones, who didn't have a great game in that first meeting, and now he's got the toe injury?
Yeah, I think with Julio, he's just always going to be banged up in the foot and ankle and toe area. He's had that since his days at Alabama. He's been held out of a handful of games. He's left some games with a toe, ankle, foot injury. And look, here's what he and Dan Quinn both said about this past game where he came out during the third quarter. He did not return in the fourth quarter. If the game would have been close, he would have gone out there and toughed it out. But what Julio said yesterday, he did not practice for 2 consecutive days. He's probably going to take it light again today. He said, look, I'm not helping my team on Sunday by practicing with this injury, this nagging injury on Wednesday and Thursday. So he says he's going to be full go. He might re-aggravate. We'll have to see on Sunday. But the good news for the Falcons is, of course, he's had a week off. And if they win, he'll have 2 weeks off before the next game.
So the Falcons' Julio Jones is dealing with that turf toe, and the Packers' wide receiving core is all banged up, all kinds of guys with different injuries. But why are the Falcons in the best position to go ahead and beat the Packers this weekend?
Well, they're in the best position because I think this is going to be a shootout. I think everyone's expecting it to be a shootout. For the sake of my story, I would love it if there's this huge defensive stop and there's the star of the game who sacks Rodgers or sacks Ryan there at the end. I don't think that's going to be the case. This really feels like last team with the ball wins, just like the Green Bay and Dallas game last week. And so if it is a shootout, I think you go with a team that scored more points than anybody in the NFL this year, and really almost more points than any other team in NFL history. I think they finished 5th or 6th this year in total points scored. So if it's going to be a shootout, you go with a team that scored more points than everybody else.